Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows, for episode 3 of the show. We've got lots to talk about, and we've got so many exciting things that are happening here in the city of Sarnia. And here's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to do a follow-up. We're going to be talking more again about the Rockin' Country Collide Tour happening this Saturday at the Stubborn Mule, and I've got a special announcement about that as well. Also, remember, coming up December 3rd, that's in a couple of weeks' time, the countdown is heading towards the MMA Meltdown in the Valley here in Sarnia at the RBC Center. Some special announcements about that as well, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole show for that. Also, got some special local charity events that are happening here, too, in fact, that I'm going to talk about here. You're going to want to stick around for that. And a special announcement about what else is going to be happening down in the Stubborn Mule coming up in a few weeks' time as well. So, first thing we got to do, I want to thank everybody for all your support of the show. So many people have been watching. I got just over 60 views. I'd really like to hit 100. So, help me out by clicking like, sharing it on Facebook, and even better, please subscribe to this channel, because occasionally I'll throw in an extra video in there, and that way you'll be informed of what's happening on the show. Okay, got to move on. First thing I want to do is well, it seems to be the most popular part here on the show, and it's your YouTube video of the week. Now, I get lots of requests for animals and funny people and everything else, and this week I decided to go with, well, the animals. So here's what we're going to show you. Now, I know there's lots of you out there, seems to be popular in Sarnia as well as all over, salsa dancing. Now, you think you're a good salsa dancer? Are you a salsa dancer? Even if you're not, you're really going to get a kick out of this. Here's a dog that salsas better than anybody I've ever seen. So here is your YouTube video of the week. Take a look.
It's the YouTube video of the week.
Okay, well, there you have it. There's your YouTube video of the week, the salsa dancing dog. Dancing better than a lot of people that I know that salsa dance. Did you take any notes there? Anyway, your salsa dancing dog. If you go to youtube.com and type in the little search box salsa dancing dog, you'll find there's quite a few dogs and different animals around the world that know how to salsa dance. There you have it, your YouTube video of the week. If you have a YouTube video of the week that you'd like me to share on the show, please send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. And coming up in the future, some shows coming up, I will have a prize. If I use your YouTube video of the week on the show, I'll have a prize for you. So please, once again, info@davidburrows.ws, and be sure to subscribe to this channel so you stay updated as to what's happening in Sarnia and, of course, everything that's happening on the show. Okay, we're going to move on to some local sports. We're going to start off with the Rangers over the Sarnia Sting last Thursday, and instead of me talking about it, I'll let the highlights speak for yourself. Here you go.
Dropping it back towards the line. And it's a chance here for Reeder. Reeder cutting across. Soul looks for the shot, scores! Cody Saul on the power play gives the Kitchener Rangers a 1-0 lead here in Sarnia. Knocked down out in front, comes back out towards the blue line. Basso looking to play it away from Reeder. Pass it in the middle, and Catanacci will come free. Look out, these two are dangerous short-handed. Sauro hustles back. Here is Reeder cutting across. He's still trying to, oh wait, Maxwell, and he scores. Tobias Reeder, the short-handed goal. Rangers fans have seen that a few times this year. And Kitchener goes up by a score of 2-0. Sauro. Thompson looks to control it off the boards, settling down a bouncing puck. Here's Yakupov trying to center it. Comes back to Sauro. Time ticking down on the first penalty. Sauro over to Yakupov. Quick shot, scores! Yakupov wanted it. Yakupov got it. Yakupov buried it. A 5-on-3 goal. It's 2-1. Faxa working with Lorenz. Shot kicked out. Big rebound there. Scores. Mark Antoine cutting through the slot. He buries the rebound home. And the Rangers go back out in front by a score of 3-1. Charletti now. Basso. Back into Charletti. He's got a bit of room. Dropping it back Carnevale. Here's Yakupov's shot. And it's loose in front. Scores! We'll have to see who actually got the stick on it, but it's in the back of the net. The Sarnia Sting have made it a 3-2 hockey game. Tip out in front of the net. Knocked away. This is Yakupov. Basso waits, walks in, glove saved by Gibson. And the Sting capitalized. Boucher chance up. Rebound goes wide of the net. Saul's out of the box. It's now 6-on-5. Sting need a shot here. Sauro gets it off, gloved out in front, still scrambling for it. Bodies go flying, and Gibson will keep it out. So here it is, one face-off to decide this game. And Catanacci wins it, and that'll do it. The Kitchener Rangers come to Sarnia on this Thursday night, and they skate away with a 3-2 win over the Sarnia Sting. John Gibson with a great performance in goal for the Rangers here tonight.
Didn't seem to be too bad of a start there, but unfortunately, as you saw, the Rangers took a victory over the Sarnia Sting. Still some great hockey and still a great, strong Sarnia Sting team. And speaking of which, on the Friday, they did even better. They were playing Saginaw down here at the RBC Center, and they come out on top with a score of 6-3 over Saginaw. Brett Thompson getting the first 3 goals for the Sarnia Sting. And then, of course, Yakupov in there as well. He grabbed a couple of goals. And then Reed Boucher, he grabbed the final goal to make it a final score of 6-3 over Saginaw. Now, the following day on the Saturday, this was the home version, if you will, Sarnia Sting went down to Saginaw and played them again, and the score, once again, Sarnia Sting with a victory of 6-3 over Saginaw. So, congratulations, guys. Now, the really great thing about it was Yakupov, being as strong as he was, the day before, he'd been head checked, and so he was out on an injury. It's the first time that the Sarnia Sting has played without Yakupov this season, but still coming out on top. Congratulations, Sarnia Sting. Some great hockey. Once again, final score 6-3. All right, now moving on to Sarnia Legionnaires Junior B hockey down at the old Sarnia Brock Street Barn. I was fortunate enough to be there and watch my first game of the season. Some great hockey, and the score was against Guelph. Get this, 6-3. I don't know what it is about 6-3, but anyway, they started off, they were doing great, and then Guelph came back and tied things up a little bit, and us fans were getting a little bit nervous, but Sarnia Legionnaires came through once again, of course, as I mentioned earlier, their final score victory of 6-3. And then Sarnia Legionnaires went down to Listowel, and well, all I'm going to tell you is the final score was 9-3, and boy, oh boy, I wasn't there, but a friend of mine was, and he said it was just a massacre. They just took away Listowel 9-3. All right, that's all the time I got for local sports right now. Going to show you a little special commercial message, and when we come back, we'll be talking about some exciting things that are happening in the Sarnia area. Don't go away.
Hey guys, Rich Franklin here. I'll be in Sarnia December 2nd and 3rd when Avant-Garde Promotions puts on their professional mixed martial arts show at the RBC Center. You can join me Saturday, December 3rd. I'll be signing autographs, taking pictures at the expo from 1 to 3 in the concourse at the RBC Center, and then stick around with me because we'll be watching some good mixed martial arts fights later on. Tickets on sale now. Get them while you can. Just go to SarniaMeltdown.com.
All right, very exciting. As you saw, Rich Franklin coming to Sarnia for December the 3rd, MMA Meltdown in the Valley. But here's what's happening is they're having an expo down in the concourse of the RBC Center from 1 to 4 in the afternoon on December the 3rd. Now, how do you get into the expo? Well, all you got to do is show your ticket that you've bought for the Meltdown in the Valley competition, and you'll get in, all right? Rich Franklin's going to be there to sign some autographs, take some pictures, and also Steve Molitor is going to be making an appearance there as well. You'll get a chance to meet him and, again, get some autographs and tickets, or autographs and pictures, I should say. And there's going to be all kinds of stuff for sale, hats, T-shirts, you know, the whole thing. All right, so check that out. Tickets are still available for the Sarnia Meltdown in the Valley, and you can simply do that by going to sarniameltdown.com and click on the order button to get your tickets. All right, so make sure you get there. Very, very exciting. Here's another special announcement going along with the Meltdown in the Valley. They're having a weigh-in dinner the day before on December the 2nd. That means with all the fighters are going to be there, promoters are going to be there, and a whole lot of special people. And now you can be there as well. Tickets are $65, and here's a special way of how you get your tickets. Send an email to me, and you send it to info@davidburrows.ws, and then I'll contact you back and give you a special number that you can call to get those tickets. Once again, the weigh-in dinner is going to be happening down at the Holiday Inn here in Sarnia, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So get your tickets. They're only $65. MMA fans, you want to be a big part of that as well. And of course, on December the 3rd in the afternoon from 1 to 4 at the RBC Center, Rich Franklin, Steve Molitor, and some others are going to be there signing autographs, taking pictures, and sharing their thoughts on what's happening here at Meltdown in the Valley. And remember, you can still get tickets for that once again by going to sarniameltdown.com. All right. Now, if you don't happen to be making it down to the MMA tournament, well, you're going to be missing a whole lot of action, but we can't do everything, right? Charity, you know, Brapalooza is going to be happening down at local sports bar Puck Around. The Brapalooza event is to raise money for cancer research here in Sarnia. And what's a Brapalooza? Well, ladies, stop into Puck Around on December the 3rd between 2 and 5 p.m. and register to design and model your own bra. Now, you've got to get registered before November the 30th, and the number to call is 344-7825. That's 344-PUCK, all right? So the Brapalooza charity event, tickets are only $5 for that, and all money being raised there will go to Canadian Cancer Research, okay? Now, speaking of some other things happening, of course, we talked last week about the Rockin' Country Collide Tour happening down at the Stubborn Mule. Well, the Rockin' Country Collide Tour is two great local hot bands going to be performing live down at the Stubborn Mule. Who are they? Third Wave and Whiskey Rain have gotten together to create what they've called the Rockin' Country Collide Tour. Two of Sarnia's hottest bands will be performing down at the Stubborn Mule this Saturday, November 26th. All you got to do is show up and get your tickets at the door. They're only $5 for a great time. Let me tell you, I know both of these bands very personally for a long time, and I'm telling you, they work very, very hard at making sure that you get entertained. Tickets are only $5, and here's some of the exciting stuff that I'm excited about here at the show. We're going to be taking the show camera down to the Rockin' Country Collide Tour, giving you some behind-the-scenes footage. We're going to have some interviews with some of the band members and, well, a few other surprises as well. So make sure you tune back in next week to see some of the exclusive footage from the Rockin' Country Collide Tour, once again happening down at the Stubborn Mule this Saturday, November the 26th, and the show camera is going to be there as well, and we're going to have a great time. All right. Now, speaking of some more charities that's happening around town, this Saturday and Sunday, November 26th and 27th, a lady from Kitchener, Ontario, originally started a U-Haul food drive, and it's now the U-Haul food and toy drive. And they're going to be hanging around in front of Walmart this Saturday starting at 10 o'clock all the way through and overnight. I'm told they stay out there overnight till Sunday at 3:30 in the afternoon. So All they're asking you to do, they're going to have a U-Haul down there. They're looking to fill the U-Haul, so they're looking to fill 1 ton of food and toys, okay? And all the food and toys are going to be going to local charity, the Inn of the Good Shepherd here in Sarnia. And Karen Berry was somebody who started this about 4 years ago, and she did it down in London originally, and then in the last couple of years, she's moved it down here to Sarnia. Now, communicating with Karen, she's told me that she's had a lot of friends support, and even the owner from the local U-Haul down here has decided to become a part of it as well. And the owner brings down Santa Claus and the elves, and even the Grinch, I think, gets down there. So here it is. It's the U-Haul Food and Toy Drive, and they want to raise a ton of food and toys, okay? So if you're going to be happening to be driving around near the Walmart area, stop down there and say hello to Karen Berry and her friends, and they'll be happy to take your food and toy and coats. If you have some coats that you'd like to donate as well, I'm sure they'd be happy to take that. That's happening down at Walmart for the U-Haul Food and Toy Drive. They want to raise a ton of it, so get down there to Walmart. That's this Saturday and Sunday, starting 10 o'clock Saturday morning all the way through till 3:30 Sunday afternoon. Karen, I think it's a wonderful thing, and all the best to you, and I'll even do my best to stop down with my kids and say hello to Santa Claus, and we'll bring some canned foods down for you as well. All right, going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to have some more exciting things happening here in Sarnia, so don't go away. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Now, remember, while you're watching this, if you take a moment and click on the subscribe button here on my YouTube channel, I'd really like to help or get your help in growing the fan base here at the show. We seem to be getting some pretty good response so far, and I'm really excited about that. But please help me out, help me get some more views. Click on subscribe, like and share this with all your friends on Facebook and throughout the computer world, if you will. And that way you'll also be able to stay in touch with me and know every time I upload a video, you'll get contacted and you'll be sure to know what's happening in the Sarnia area. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. And remember, please subscribe to this channel. All right, moving on to some more exciting fun. At least I think it's going to be a whole lot fun because I'm going to be in this particular show. Coming down to Rock and Roll Pool Hall, down the old Leon's down at Maxwell and Christina. A great pool hall, a lot of clean, fun atmosphere happening down there. I'm down there every Friday night at 8 o'clock doing karaoke, and Sunday afternoons from 3 to 7. And yes, it's in the afternoon, and we have a great time there Sunday afternoons with some more karaoke. Meat raffles both on those Friday night and the Sunday afternoon. So if you're out and about on those days, please stop down. Speaking of pool, myself and a friend of mine, Tommy Spencer, we started a little match about 3 years ago. We were having some fun out one night, and it's turned into a charity event. And what it is Dazzlin' David Burrows versus Tommy Gun Spencer. And what we do is we play a pool match. I believe it's race to 5. And we have a whole lot of fun. Now, you might think that, oh, that's great. Come on out and watch Dave play pool. How boring is that? Well, know me, I turned it into a bit of a show. We do it kind of like WWE style. We have some entrance music and a whole lot of fun and sound effects and everything. So come on down. This year we're raising money for the Alzheimer's Society here in Sarnia, and I'm asking you for some sponsorship and some support. It's happening December the 9th down at Rock and Roll Pool Hall here in Sarnia, and that's a Friday. It'll begin at 7:30, and along with that, we'll also have some music happening while we're playing our match and some other exciting things. And yes, there will be karaoke as well, so make sure you stick around after our little show and have some fun with us there as well. Also, the Alzheimer's Society is going to be down there. We're going to have some prizes to be raffling off, silent auctions, that sort of thing. And we're planning on, in the past, we've raised just about $1,000. for the charities that we've done this for in the past. So we're looking to hit that again. We'd like to raise $1,000 for the Alzheimer's Society here in Sarnia. So once again, it's Dazzle and David Burrows versus Tommy Gun Spencer down at the Rock and Roll Pool Hall, Friday, December the 9th. So please, there's no ticket charge to get in. Just come on down, have a good time. Once again, it's the Rock and Roll Pool Hall. It's the old Leon's down at Maxwell and Christina here in Sarnia. And I'd love to have your support and help us raise some money for a great cause, the Alzheimer's Society. Okay, moving on, some more exciting things happening down here. Once again, the Stubborn Mule, they keep pulling it off with some great concerts happening down there. Coming up December the 10th here in Sarnia. Bob Noxious is going to be down at the Stubborn Mule with their friends, the Zodiac Bird. And this is all presented by the Stubborn Mule and K106.3 here in Sarnia from Blackburn Radio. We're going to have a great time down there with Bob Noxious. And if you've never seen Bob Noxious, though, you need to get down and check this out. Bob Noxious, classic rock and roll, down to cigarettes, smoking and drinking and having a good time, rock and roll, okay? So Bob Noxious coming up December the 10th at the Stubborn Mule. Tickets are only $5, and what a great price for this incredible event to be happening down here in Sarnia at the Stubborn Mule, okay? So there you have it, lots of happening here in Sarnia area. Now listen to me very closely. I want to share something with you. I want to help you get your event out to the public. So if you've got an event, a charity event, or you have somebody, you've got a business that you're putting on some special events, you'd like to get some attention, well, I'd like to help you. So if you've got a special event that you'd like me to talk about, or perhaps I could come and interview you, a charity event, a community event, just something exciting that we want to share with everybody here in the Sarnia area, then please contact me here at info@davidburrows.ws. And also, remember to subscribe and like to this channel. Put your comments in down there and send me all your suggestions. And of course, the YouTube video of the week, if you've got an idea for that, once again, send it to info@davidburrows.ws. I wish I had more time, but I got some things to do, as I'm sure you do as well. So get away from the computer now and go do what you're supposed to do. Get the laundry done and everything else. And I'll be back next Wednesday. I'm going to update the show on Wednesdays from now on. It gives me a little more time to put things together and put on a great show for it. So once again, thanks for clicking in here and tuning in to the show with David Burrows. I've really enjoyed spending time with you. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the show. Bye for now.